He was one of the people, I think he subscribed to me, I'm not sure. Your name definitely sounds very familiar. So I am glad you want to be here. Please tell everybody about yourself.
I'm Jeff Johnson, and just like everybody else, I like comics, and I hope we could take care of this thing today.
Oh, we will. I promise you that. We will. If anything, the people that are here, we will discuss this. And to see the reason, like a couple of people asked me, why do I want to do this live? Well, as I'm going to show, I sent messages to people where the problems may have arisen from. They went unresponsive for months. Eventually, when you are accused of doing something you didn't do, you will start to get on the defensive side. So I just want to show something, and then if you want to respond to it, if you want to ask any questions, you can. Unfortunately, he's not here to talk about himself. If he wants to join in at any point, he is more than welcome to. But let me first go to this really quick. So this way I can show you gentlemen what I'm referring to. So let me go to the screen share. Now,
out there in YouTube land, I said I was going to bed. Insomnia is one of those beautiful things sometimes, so I want to make a quick little video warning people about signs. And if you don't know what they are, it's very frightening what you'll find in everyday life. Now I'm going to show you a sign. Now, I don't mean this in any disrespect, and I don't mean to use it as promotion. I'm just doing this sign as a way to show people what it is. Now, if you see that signal, or this signal, that is a devil sign.
Let me start this. I've never done one of these things before, so bear with me if you can't see it. All right, so now I have it. Now, can you see what's on the screen right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully everybody out there, you'll be able to see this, and I'm going to leave it up so you can check it. Now, I'm going to give a background because obviously we're going to have to establish a background because there may be people that are watching this for the first time. They may not know what's going on. They've only heard partial sides. About 3 or 4 months ago, I was on Comic Book Fanatics with Marty. I was on for, I think, the first 9 or 10 episodes. It was a great time, had a fun time, loved being on the show. On the 10th time, I just wasn't feeling the vibe anymore.
That is absolutely not the case, guys. I and no mean rallied up.
So who talks first? You talk first? I talk first?
I talk first. I always talk first. Well, technically you just talked first, but God damn it.
The community in one form or another, neither did Ray, to go against this individual who was once on our show, Chris from We Love Comics.
No cracks. We like that because, like they say, crack kills. All right, so let's first have the...
By no means whatsoever did I ever rally up anything. If anything, they came to me after Chris had left our show and just kind of like wanted to know why, because you know I never brought it up. I never.
What? What, dude? Jim, what is up with your friend?
Yeah, he's a little off.
Never brought it up to the attention of anybody. You know, people were actually calling me on my personal cell phone, or were emailing me on my personal email address, and just like, hey, what's going on? And this was like maybe a few weeks later, because I just didn't discuss it because it was no one's business. Simply, so I by no means did I ever start that rumor that that Chris had started doing his live show.
Something. What kind of product do you use in your hair? Is that a gel or a cream?
I won't have you question my methods.
No. You misunderstand me. Your hair, it's smooth yet hard. Like a shell. Like a big, red shell. I'm impressed.
I am not jealous by one means or another. Ray, are you jealous that there's other live shows on this? I don't think. I don't think. I know Ray's not jealous. Ray doesn't probably give a fuck, to be honest with you. But I'm not jealous. I am very, very happy that everybody is able to make their own live shows. I mean, if I was jealous, first of all, I wouldn't be talking to TiVo right now because he made his own live show.
It's a gay dude that puts on makeup that has 100,000 subscribers. That's 27,000 times more than we have combined. That's how insignificant this is. And you know, if you make a video, let's just start with this. If you make a video, there's a certain point of vanity or ego with it. You may say not, but if it wasn't, why would you be showing this shit off, right? I mean, I admit it. I like if I get something cool, I want to show it. It's fucking show and tell. That's basically what we're all. We're grown ass men doing show and tell with comic book picture books, right? That's.
Keep the faith, Stranix.
That's what it is. So. When, you know, with this whole thing, you know, I saw it from beginning to end. I have a Twitter account, and I actually went and saw the tweet. What Kevin tweeted was, "Stop throwing flowers at yourself," which I thought was funny. That really means like, hey man, stop feeling yourself so much. Stop being full of yourself. And then I think We Love Comics' response was, "What do you mean?" He goes, and it was specifically about him trying to do a show discussing depression and PTSD and things of that nature.
Practicing something. Would you like to hear it?
Not really.
Too bad. Just get ready for work. You see me happy, work. You see me do me dirt. And so we put in work.
Why don't we think your technique?
Na. When you all go na.
There's probably people on our show right now that have had forms of PTSD or depression. I'm not going to speak for Kevin. I don't know. He may have been a person who had depression before, and he probably knows that it takes some type of professional level, and that's all he was saying. It was a series of 5 tweets that went back and forth between the two. Nobody saw it. I didn't even see it until after the fact, because guess what? There was no like, there was no retweet, there was nothing. Basically on Twitter, it doesn't mean it existed, really. Because they only, I mean, I'm not knocking their Twitter accounts, but they don't have that many Twitter followers. And when you see guys with Twitter followers, you're talking like 2 million accounts. And that's when you tweet something, the entire fucking world sees it.
Meow. What do you think of my technique now?
So, you know, and I just thought, yeah, no big deal, right? But, you know, and then what, you know, We Love Comics did by responding to it on YouTube, on the live chat, bringing their dirty laundry out, then Kevin had a right to fucking make his video. And Kevin pointed out, it's like, hey man, you know, whatever I tweeted you, this is what it is. And Kevin responded very eloquently, even his wonderful French-Canadian accent, you know, and then he was attacked for that.
On live air for everybody else to hear, someone actually pointed out to me a live show he did at one point in time where he just totally bashed me about not having honor and about not having any type of integrity or not having any, you know, not communicating with him, and that you know, because I was in the military, he would assume that I'd have more honor or whatever in that.
What kind of product do you use in your hair? Is that a gel or a cream?
I won't have you question my methods.
No. You misunderstand me. Your hair, it's smooth yet hard. Like a shell. like a big, red shell. I'm impressed.
That nature that to talk to him, that has nothing to do with anything. My military background has nothing to do with what I do on this channel. I keep that totally separate, man. I don't want anybody to, and if I don't talk about my military experiences and things I've done, people know I'm in the military because.
Now,
Could you just take off the mask? I mean, you don't really need it, right?
how do I sound now?
I choose to let them know I'm in the military. I don't ever talk about some of my experiences or things I've done within my combat deployments because I don't want people to know, and I don't like talking about stuff like that, you know. But I'm proud of it. You know, I'm absolutely proud of it. You know, I don't miss it, but I'm proud of it. You know.
At one point, somebody silenced me as I was talking. There was just some things I just didn't like. So I sent him a private message to tell him that I wasn't going to be coming on the show. Didn't get into the full details. I just basically told him, you know, I just wasn't going to continue. I wished him luck. I said there was no problems. I'm just letting you know. That was a private message, which he made public.
Like they say, crack kills. All right, so let's first have the.
Why are you involved in our conversation? Stay in your lane. And no, I don't want to go on your fucking live show on Thursday. Make me a martyr. I don't give a fuck because I got my own thing. I don't need to go on your channel and hash things out because I'm not the one with the problem. It's you with the problem with other people. You're the one that's always bringing drama everywhere. It's like, what the fuck, man? It's like I don't want to be here talking about this because we're just giving you more airtime so you can play the victim. I'm tired of it, man. That's just like, dude, just kick rocks, stay in your lane. Out.
Damn, you sound like a military person, Tim. Really, I mean, no, not to make light of the situation, but
I was in the military. I was a cook on a ship, but that's all I can say.
Keep the faith, Stranix. Hey, Case, show me a move. Here's one move.
okay. You know, guys, and this is not a bash we love comics bash Chris type of form, but I think each in one of these individuals at one point or another have felt like that something was said about them. I know myself, and I just felt like I was just back in the corner, and that my name was being dragged through the mud. I mean, and then even Ray's told me, he goes, "Hey, listen, man."
What? What, dude? Jim, what is up with your friend?
Yeah, he's a little off.
Pussy.
Provoke, saying, don't go throwing flowers at yourself. Now, that's not a compliment. That's meant to nudge. So the first time I responded to him and said, well, what do you mean by that? He didn't reply. I waited a day, and I said again, what did you mean by that? He didn't reply. So I let it go. A day later, when I start talking about the PTSD videos that I'm doing, because the people that came on the show wanted to do it. They actually asked me to do it. They thought it was a good idea. We knew that I wasn't going to be prescribing medicine or telling them what to do. It was just a forum for people, for the first time in their lives, for some of them, to actually want to talk about it because they had these military or non-military experiences that most people just call them crazy for, and they wanted to talk about it. So I agreed to do it. So Kevin comes on my channel, again on Twitter, live, instead of private messaging me, comes live on my Twitter account saying, you're not a therapist, you shouldn't be doing this, and all these other things. And I replied to him by saying, well, come on the show if you want. You're more than welcome to. If you don't agree or whatever, come on the show. He does not reply. So when the next time he made another comment telling me what I should and should not do on my channel, I said, forget it. You're not responding. I blocked him. And that's why during that live show, I was not happy. And being Italian, being stubborn sometimes, I will speak and put my foot in my mouth.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't quite get that.
Okay. What about now? Is this good?
I'm sorry. I really just can't understand you through the The
Alright.
I don't realize sometimes when I'm on a roll, I will say bad things. So was I complimentary to Kevin? No. But it was a response to getting frustrated after 4 times of trying to speak to him and not returning it. I figured I got to do it now live on the camera because he'll hear me then. So that was between him and I. Manny writes a pretty nasty message in the comment section on Kevin's video. Basically then says to me, go to him and fight him.
No.
He didn't say come and fight me. But his words were, why don't you come to me? Now, what would you think that would mean? Because you could, if you guys want to show the message that he wrote.
Chris. Time out for a second. I believe he said, "Come at me, bro."
Right.
And all right,
Well, what would you take that as? Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro is used in hip hop.
Are you from New York?
I'm from Boogie Down Bronx, baby, right here.
Okay. When somebody comes up to you and says, "Come at me, bro," that has nothing to do with what you're doing in. Would you take that as a let's come and chat, or do you take that as an aggressive thing? Because he also said he's pissed off. So it was aggressive. That was not a compliment.
But
okay.
I mean, I listen to hip hop. When somebody say "come at me, bro," they want you to come at them with words.
Right.
I mean, you're rapping, and they say "come at me, bro." They want you to attack me, but with words.
Okay.
Like what you got.
Okay, so there might be a misunderstanding.
What you got. So I think you might have took that a little too far.
Right.
No, not took it too far, but you might have misunderstood it.
I'll be honest about that. Then I did misunderstand it. But here's the thing: why should I have to come at him when it had nothing to do with him?
Sir, he was murdered by a shadow. A shadow with the face of Stannis Baratheon.